This is recording, and I'll send it out. First thing you want to do when you're getting ready to post things to social that are live links, and we like to post live links from your website because those direct people from social media right back to your website when they click on them, and that gives you a new lead into your CRM that you can either follow up on that wants to buy or sell now, or nurture for a sale in the future, which the CRM is set up now to automatically nurture them for you, so you don't even have to do anything but click one button. I'm going to share my screen. This might look a little messy for a minute. So do we see the website?
Yep.
So some easy ways to get to your website. One is to go into your KV Core. On the navigation bar that is vertical and on the left-hand side of the screen, you can click Web and IDX and then click Visit My Website. Another way is to just go to the company website, niles.weikerambassador.com, and find yourself on the agent roster. You could do it in any number of ways. You're not going to be on the agent roster because
not everybody has access to the agent roster.
Not everybody has access to the agent roster. This is on the company website. So like this is where the consumer would go, Mark.
Okay.
So these guys should all be on here because all of the agents should be at, look, there's Jerry, here's Daniel, there's Mark and Pam. We don't have Stephen on here. So let's just see. Oh, here's Stephen's website. So I've got you up on a different browser bar. So what you would go in, you would click on yourself and click to view your website. So your websites are now all set up to have this optimized consumer engagement. Well, almost all of yours are. Mark set his up the way that he wanted his set up for very specific reasons. You can see that first thing a consumer can do is search. You can see that they can ask you a question right here. And if they ask you a question by clicking on this button, that question is going to come right through your KV Core CRM, which is why you want to make sure you have the app downloaded on your phone and notifications turned on, because when somebody asks you a question, it's going to go into your CRM and they're going to be waiting for an answer. Home valuations is right here. So a consumer can easily go on your website and click this to find out instantly what the value of their home is. And once they do that, they go into your CRM as a lead. Home valuations have a very high success rate of being sent out to people in your sphere, and over time turning those people in your sphere to a new listing lead, because eventually they're going to sell again. And when they continue to see home valuations and see their equity that's building and what opportunities they have, it makes them want to take a look at a selling possibility, and it reminds them that you're a realtor when they are ready to sell. Market reports is your next live link. Market reports, many of you, almost all of you besides Jerry, I think Jerry, you saw the market report in the meeting.
Right.
Market report gives you a full overview of a specific zip code. You can send people market reports of multiple zip codes so they can compare the difference between living in Park Ridge or living in Arlington Heights if they want to, and you know the prices and what's sold, what's on the market. It's another great live link to put on your social. Listing alerts is a great live link. Instead of sending people daily listing alerts that are your buyers through the MLS, don't do that anymore. It looks bad. It looks messy. And these listing alerts look nice. They're customized to you, and it keeps people coming back to your website. And you could see all their activity then in their contact profile. You could see what they're looking at and when they're looking. What were you going to say, Pam?
Can we sign them up for that?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
You can sign them up for that also, right in their profile. That's a good question. Let's just take a look at how you would do that really quick. So here we are in the dashboard of KV Core. And let's say you have a contact that you want to sign up for listing alerts. So I'm just going to look at Steven's contacts right now. You don't have to put a name and agent assigned because yours will just pull up to you, by the way. We could see that Dr. Thomas is an existing client buyer, which means he's an active buyer with Steven. So we're going to open him up, and let's say we want to put him on a listing alert. This is his profile. This is his entire activity history down the middle here and all of the outreach that he's been getting from the automated drip campaign that is currently on. Down here, I just passed this. He unsubscribed from text messaging. Well, he didn't, but his phone number is a landline, and we haven't been able to figure that out yet. So he hasn't been getting text messaging. Over here on the right-hand side, you could see he has a search alert for multifamily, and that's currently going out. He's on the WRA client buyer campaign, and he's getting a market report right now. And he got a listing valuation for a specific address. So if you want to sign him up or any client on another listing alert, you just go right into their profile. Next to search alerts here in the very first page of their profile, you just click on add, and you could create your search alert. This could be for whatever name you want to name it. It's going to send it once weekly. Here's the frequency, or you could change that. You're going to put in as many zip codes as you want here for the search alert. Search alerts can have multiple zip codes, where market reports can only have one because they're pulling specific data from a zip code. So you can put in as many zips as you want. You can get specific on the listing types. You can leave it open. It's up to you. And then you're going to just click save and send. And that is how you've created another listing alert for a client. You can also do listing alerts in bulk with one zip code by selecting all the people on this first page and go into more actions. There's many different ways to do it. Yep.
Okay.
Did you want to show them how to set up a market alert?
The market report is in the same place.
Yeah.
So we'll go into Dr. Thomas again, right here, market report. If you want to add another one, you just click the add button, put in a zip code, click your frequency, and click add. I actually set up, and I think you guys have turned this on now, but not everybody has, but I set up an automation so that everybody coming into your CRM as a new lead will automatically get set up on a search alert. And then within 48 hours, will automatically get set up on a market report as long as their email address is provided when they go into your CRM. So you can check your contacts, and like Dr. Thomas right here, where you see that he's got a search alert in the market report. If they don't have it, there's a reason why. So maybe the email is wrong or incorrect, or maybe there is no email, but anybody coming in now, they should automatically get those two things. If they've been in there before, you might need to go back and retro assign them those things.
Okay.
Okay, so good question. We're going to go back to our website, and we're going to go back to Steven's website. So this is how your websites are set up. And I emailed every agent saying, I can set this up to this consumer engaged website. Just reply yes. Multiple people replied yes. So I did change their websites over to this. So everyone will have this that replies yes. Let's say we want to share the What's My Homework link to Facebook, because we want people from Facebook to click on that link to find out what my home is worth and then go into our CRM as a potential client. These are things that the consumer's really interested in learning more about what's my home worth, listing alerts, and market reports. Sorry, those three things as an opportunity for us to post those live links to our website, and they all have very high consumer engagement. So I'm going to go to my website if I want to post my live link, or maybe I collected these and have them someplace already, but I need the URL to my live link. So you could see here, I clicked on that what's my home worth button, and this is exactly what a consumer would do, but you're going to use this URL here up at the top, this right here, to use on Facebook. So I'm just going to copy that because this URL, seller valuation, takes them to your page, Stephen Costa, seller valuation sign up page. We want to always be using your link from your website here. So then what you're going to do is go into your Facebook. Two ways that you could do this. First, I'm just going to show you regular old Facebook just to make it easy. So if you go into your Facebook, you have that live link copied. And this is where Pam and Jerry, if you don't have a For Business page, you could do this just like this. And you click on just like you're making a post, like a regular Facebook post. I'm in my Facebook feed. Always the first thing that pops up in the feed is where you go to make a post. Now I'm just going to paste that link, and you could see this picture shows up, and you could see right here at the bottom that it's directing people back to Stephen's website, because that URL is right here, your home estimate. Now, the next part that we're going to do, because we don't want to just say nothing, because nobody's going to know what this actually is. So we need to say something. And the great thing about Facebook is it lets us type right over the link we just put in, but it's going to keep this picture and the live link right here. So I highlight that link again, and I'm just going to say home values have been increasing. Ever wonder what your home is worth? Click below to get your unique home valuation. Ask me anything real estate related. Always want to end it with like keeping it open for them to ask you questions. So now I'm just going to post this just because, but I'll delete it off of mine because.
Wait, correct what?
I just had to correct related because I spelled it wrong.
But correct ever wonder what?
What? Oh, thank you. I thought you were asking correct what. Thanks. Okay. Now all you do is click next. I can post this to my business page or my personal page from here if I want to. Click on that. And then I just click post. And now this is in my feed. And you could see right here that it's in my Facebook feed. And if somebody clicks on this, they're going back to the website. What? No? Okay.
Oh, wait, well, I missed the part. What do you click on when you went to this, right in the middle of it, or the three little dots?
What do I click on when I went to this? Like
You-
before?
Before, yeah, when you were going to copy the link to take to his page.
When I copied the link,
I think she
Before
did.
you copied the link, you clicked on something, but I missed that. I was looking away.
oh, no, are you on your Facebook page?
No, I'm watching you.
Okay, so if you want to ever post something on your Facebook page, it's right here.
Yes, that I know. But when you were on the home screen, what did you click to get the URL? Did you
From the
click the
website.
middle of
His
the picture?
website, are you saying?
Excuse me?
Of his website?
Yeah, when you very first started. Did you do the 3 dots to copy it, or did you click in the middle of it?
Are you talking about this right here?
Yes.
This URL?
Yeah, but one step before, when you first started.
Okay. So
Okay.
that's Mark's page. Hold on. This is Jerry's page. Somewhere I was on Steven's page. Hang on.
I know what she wants to know is where does she find the link to the home value page?
Yes.
Yes, I'm going to show you. I just want to be, well, I suppose we can use Jerry's page for
Okay.
now. So, on your website, okay,
Okay.
it's set up the exact same way as this because we did that, Pam.
Yes.
Your website looks just like this. These things right here are called like tiles or widgets. I put them in as widgets. So you have a choice of ask any question. You could open this and copy the link. The home valuation is what's my home worth. Market reports is right here. Get your free market report. Listing alerts is right here. So we started off with what's my home worth? So if I want the live link to my website's home valuation page, I first have to open that page. So I clicked on find out what my home is worth, just like a consumer would do.
Okay.
And this is where the link lives, up here.
Got it.
And this is what you copy.
Got it. Okay.
Okay, awesome. So now we just made this post here to Facebook. I'm going to delete this just because, and you just delete it by going here and going to move to trash.
Yep.
I don't know why that's showing up on my Facebook feed. Sorry, everybody. Facebook. Okay, so now what we are going to just explore, so that's just taking the links and posting them one at a time, day by day, out to your Facebook. Here, in the back of Facebook, this is the Weichert Realtors Ambassador Facebook for Business page, which is part of Steven's Facebook. And so if I wanted to go from his personal page to his business page, usually you're going to find that up here as where his picture is, or you can toggle over here. So I'm already on the Weichert Realtors Facebook for Business page. And let's say I'm ready, it's the beginning of the month, and I want to post my social media posts for the whole month of January. And we can have a session with everybody where we sit down at the beginning of January and do this together, where I'm doing it on my screen and you guys are all following along on your Facebook for Business pages and doing it. Or you could watch this recording and it's going to walk you through step by step. One thing to just take note of is Facebook can sometimes change every day. Technology changes all the time. So what we're looking at today may not be the same thing that it might be at the beginning of January, but you just kind of have to poke around and see where they moved buttons to and things like that. If I want to post everything for the month, I have these options over here of a lot of different things I could do. Ads Manager, Lead Center, Planner. Planner looks like a little calendar. So I'm going to click on Planner, and this gives me my calendar for the month of December and beyond. I can look at next week. I can look at the last week of January, and you could see now I've already done this for Steven's Facebook for Business, and he's already getting these posts out online, and he's already gotten a couple of people to click on them and go back into his CRM and become leads that he needs to follow up with. So there's a selection, or a collection, I should say, of different types of posts that are on here. Some he's getting posted from Keeping Current Matters, which is a paid for service that posts articles to your social. Some I created, and these are part of the ones that I've emailed out to everybody at the beginning of the month. Like, for example, National Cupcake Day. So we created this. I sent it to everyone in a file, and then I posted it. And this is what that post looked like when it went out. You could boost it if you wanted to. I wouldn't boost National Cupcake Day, but there is some of them are worth boosting. Here's a chocolate one that went out on National Cover Everything with Chocolate Day. This one is exactly what we just did, but I scheduled it on the calendar, and you could see the analytics and the interactions.
Entry available.
If anybody clicked on it, you can boost it from here. And this one may be one that I would boost because we want to get more clicks. If we go into, let's see, Friday, tomorrow's post is about it's ugly sweater season. Something fun. You want to mix in fun things with, the serious. If we look at next week, the next post that's going out is Monday, and this is a market report post. Want to compare your neighborhood real estate trends to another town? Click below. They're going to click. They're going to go to the company page here because these were taken off the company page, and they're going to sign up for a market report. So all of these are scheduled to go out. But we want to now work on January because January doesn't have anything scheduled out yet. You could see all the rest of the things that are going out that last week of December, but January is empty. We have a couple options. So once you get a whole month of links in and posts created, once that post has gone out, you can actually just copy it into the next month. Very easy to do. And I created these with very different content messaging so that the same post for a market report has different content up here. So it looks a little bit different every time it goes out. But I want to carry this post into, and this one didn't go out yet, so we have to find one that already went out. I want to carry that post into the first week of January. This is a listing alerts post for people to sign up for listing alerts. So because this already happened, I can click these three dots. I can click duplicate post right here. And I can check the info. It's fine just the way it is. I don't want to change anything on here. I do want to set a date and time, so I'm going to click that. And I want this post to go out January 6th on Monday, and I want it to go out at 9:50 a.m. And you just change that. Yes, I want to share it to my story, and I want it to be public, and now I'm scheduling it. And it's that simple. Once you get those posts in 1 month, the next month you could just go in and duplicate them. So it makes everything easier. Like I said, I'm just changing the messaging. We're not going to do anything with this. We're not going to boost it right now. And now I have my first post scheduled for January. The other way, if you're doing it for the very first time, which many of us will be doing it for the very first time, to get those first set of posts in for the first month, you just click on a day you want to post something and click schedule post. Sure, we can say yes to January 8th at 10 a.m. It's going to pull up this page to create the post. I would like to, I'm at the home page now of the company website. So this is where I'm pulling links for Stephen's posts. And I want to, let's see about Ask Us Anything. So this is the contact page. If I want somebody, let's say, just ask me anything about real estate that you want to know, because that's where it all starts. It doesn't start always with somebody being like, I want to buy right now, or I want to sell right now. You have to have conversations about real estate sometimes leading up to that so they can trust you. So I just want them to ask me questions. So I'm going to copy this contact page, and then I'm going to go back to my post planner. This might post a bad featured image, but we're just going to try and see. Where it says post details, I scroll up to the top. I can add a photo, video if I'm not doing a link post, but because I'm doing a link post, I'm going to paste the link right here. And then I'm just going to toggle back and forth up here to get this to refresh. Yeah, this is the problem with this picture. You cannot change it, and that's because it's a contact page. So let's forget I picked that one. And let's go ahead and pick market report. So I'm going to copy my market report link. I'm going to go to my MetaSuite. I'm going to say I want to post. Sure, that time is fine. Or pick the time I want. I'm going to post the link in the text box. I'm going to let it refresh by just toggling up here. Now I get this picture that automatically populates because it's an automatic featured image. You cannot change the picture. You could see it's going to take people back to the Weichert website, Weichert Ambassador website, free real estate market report sign up. I need to type something. I need to say something. So I'm going to say, I'm going to copy over my link over here because we don't want the link to show up here. It's already showing up down here. And then you could say whatever you want about getting a market report. Does anybody have any ideas? Like, why would you think a person would want a market report? Think
Check
of why
what's going on in your neighborhood.
Mm-hmm.
Check what's going on in your neighborhood.
And then I have a question.
Okay, go back in and check my mistakes. Now you could see this text popped up over here. We make sure that we have a date and time set that we like. We make sure that we have it going on to our story. And then we click schedule. And now it's going, we're going to say maybe later to boost. And now we see it's on January 8th and it's going to go out at 10 a.m. And
You
so
always have to pay to boost, correct?
you do. You have to pay to boost or pay to advertise. Boosting is really not that expensive. Like you could boost a post to a certain amount of people for 2 weeks for $14. Like you just set it like that. Though I will caution you, like I have boosted posts over the past few months, and I just got billed today again from Facebook because it put me on an auto boosting, which I never remember selecting. They're very tricky about that. They just want to keep you going. So when you're going to boost a post, make sure that you know what settings you have clicked on. So I would do a mix like what I'll do for Stephen's company Facebook for business, for your guys' company Facebook for business next month. I'll create some posts for January that are specific to January. I will duplicate some of the live links that I posted already in December. I might create some new content for some new ones and make sure that something is on every day. Here's something else that the post planner does that's cool, and where I then take this and I create a marketing post regarding a hump day, for example, whatever this means. Why that's there, I don't know. But this tells you like National Sticker Day or National Use Your Gift Card Day. Not all of these deserve a post. I don't need to tell people it's National Gift Card Day, but
Actually, that's pretty good because so many people forget about their gift cards.
okay, so see, you would be a perfect person that would love a post about National Use Your
Gosh,
Gift
yeah.
Card. I know. I used to have a box of gift cards, actually.
I
It's a really
know.
good point. So, like, I will go in and create posts for all of these national days or all of the different, look at, there's so many different ones in here. That's what I will put in the social media package that I send out to you guys so you can use them and put them in your post planner. But I'll post them on the company Facebook page and then also intermingle some of those live links in there. So, at the end of an hour, like the first time you do it, it might take you an hour, maybe a little longer to get through because it's the first time you're doing it and you're learning all the points and clicks. It doesn't take very long to do a whole month. What will take me the longest is creating all the different, posts for all these different things, sharing them with you, getting all of that new stuff put on the Facebook page. But it becomes easier the more you do it. And I'm happy to do it with anybody whenever they need.
I have a question. When you do something for the National Pie Day, would it be better to create something that's more interactive, like what is your favorite pie?
You could say that. So like, I'm going to send you the creative, the picture.
Okay.
You have to write it's called a status. You should write a status. Like last month, I think I just told everybody, like, look at what's going out on the company post to see what the status is. But so, for example, like over here, this post for National Cupcake Day happened. Preview unavailable. Sure. Because it's this. So I didn't need to put anything in a status because it says your favorite right here. But then if we look at perhaps, this is coming up. This is National Motivation and Inspiration Day, like this one. I didn't put a status here either. But you could, when you're posting this, write your own status that shows up above this picture. Does that make sense?
Uh-huh.
Yes.
So you could say, what's your favorite motivational quote to try to get people to start engaging with the post that you put out or something like that. Does that answer your question, Mark?
Yes, thank you.
Sure. And I love and I'm very open to ideas of like other things to post, or like Mark and Steven right now are still working on figuring out if we can post that open house link or then create commercial properties for sale or condo open house link or whatever. And if we can do that, then we'll be able to create and show you how to create some of those links to actually get more out on your calendar. So the more you put on this calendar and you push out every day, the better. Even if you post it 2 times a day or 3 times a day, it's wonderful because not everybody that you are friends with sees all of those posts at the same time. People see what's in your feed at different times. So if you post 3 things in one day, like I might not see one of those posts for 3 till 3 days later. So it's not bad to post more.
Because you're not on for 3 days or something, do you mean?
No, just because of the algorithms of the world of Facebook. Like, I'm not, like, if I log on from my phone and I start looking, and let's say I have 500 friends I'm connected to or whatever, I'm not going to just automatically see all 500 of my friends' posts for that day right there, because other people like things. Sometimes their likes show up. Then there's sponsored ads. Like, Facebook just kind of shows you what it wants to show you based on algorithms. So you're never going to see every single thing one of your friends, unless you go to their page.
The page,
So
yeah.
if I go to your page, Pam, I'll see all your posts. But nobody
Okay.
does that really either. You just look in your feed. People scroll their feed, scroll their feed, scroll their feed. So it's never bad to post once or twice in a day, at least once.
So what I found, the best time to post where I got the most reactions was 8 o'clock in the morning. People are either having their coffee or sitting on a train going through their Facebook.
Could be. I mean, you could do whatever you want. It could be 8 o'clock in the morning. I don't know. Sometimes if I can't sleep, I scroll Facebook, at midnight. It depends. And
Yeah.
Facebook will tell you too in that post planner, like optimize for time. If you want to let it do that, you could take a lot of different approaches to that.